Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. I know you're not. Cowboys lose, and the world is coming to an end. We get all bent out of shape because we suck. Hold on. Sorry, my mother-in-law, my wife called. She's bringing my mother-in-law by, so she's like, can you move the truck? It's like, you don't need to move the truck. Actually, I'll put the car right there so it'll be easy for her to get out. Anyway, I digress. Yesterday was abysmal. And part of the problem here, which I don't think anybody's really talking about too much, is I'm going to say that the Cowboys really and truly missed Jake Ferguson a lot. And when I say a lot, because here's the thing. Yeah, Schoonmaker actually he had some nice catches, which was nice to see him get involved in the game. But here's the problem, the fatal flaw with the Cowboys is we got CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb is an absolute positive beast. CeeDee Lamb still made some great catches. But see, here's what you're going to notice about yesterday. One, you can't put this all on Dak Prescott like everybody is doing. New Orleans came in there to play, and what they were able to do was with CeeDee Lamb was the only guy that they feared. So they blanket covered him, okay? They made sure that he wasn't going to be the guy that was going to beat them. And they literally have no fear of anybody else. Jalen Tolbert made a nice catch and stuff in there, but at the moment, nice deep catch. At the moment, he is not established enough where you know that he is going to be a game breaker. And Brandon Cooks, he had a couple of nice little short catches too, but again, it's not somebody you fear. As much as I hate the Eagles, you look at what they have with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, you have two guys that you have to. You look at the San Francisco 49ers, you got Debo, Ayuk, and then you got George Kittle. The other part of the equation is that tight end is now as critical, if not more critical, than the wide receiver is. If you watched Kansas City's game, and I only half watched it because I was literally disgusted about my Cowboys getting their lunch handed to them, you notice how important Kelsey is to Pat Mahomes in that game, and that team. They literally need that guy to show up. And when it comes crunch time and they're behind, that's the guy they go to without any ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so having just CD as the only weapon out that you fear, and then the running game got completely bogged down, there wasn't a whole lot they can do. And you can blame Dak all you want because you're going to. There's nothing I can say that's going to stop you from that. But honestly, when you look at the Cowboys' starting wide receiving core without a running game, this goes back to the same problems we had. That's not to say that they're not going to have some good games and that they're not going to do some good things. They will. But when you are in a dogfight like this, you can't have just one weapon. And the best thing you can have, of course, when you are having problems, the passing game, is having a running game. And we didn't have that yesterday. Derek Carr, everybody's talking about how great Derek Carr looked. Derek Carr was comfortable. Well, yes, he was comfortable because Alvin Kamara was getting like 6-7 yards a chunk on the running game. And the Cowboys defenders, which are better rushing the passer, if they can't rush the passer and they have to be concentrated on stopping the run, they're not going to be able to put any pressure on the quarterback. And that's why Derek Carr had the easiest day in the world. We failed at being able to stop the run. So, you can call it and say that, Dak sucked and this, that, and the other. Every time, I'm going to ask you, when did you see any time out there, other than one pass play that they had miscommunications, that there wasn't somebody all on top of the receivers? There weren't very many times at all. And the interception that was thrown, when you looked at that, your wide receiver slipped. And the coverage on when he slipped, the guys were right there. There was no space. Look at when Chris Agave, I can't pronounce his name, when Agave was going against Diggs. Diggs went the wrong way. The guy is wide the hell open, which is great if you're New Orleans and great if you're the quarterback, because you don't have to have a perfect pass right then when a guy is that wide open. We don't get opportunities like that. We are back to the same problems that we've had, which is separation. And unfortunately, we have good wide receivers that are there, good wide receivers, but we don't have great ones that are going to be making plays. Now, I know people are going to say, well, he getting $60 million and everything else. Well, sorry to inform you, it didn't matter. You could have put Derek Carr on the Dallas Cowboys side, and I can guarantee you that Derek Carr wouldn't have had the same numbers he had yesterday, because they had a running game. They had a running game that helped out the quarterback. And if we're going to succeed, we're going to have to do better with running the football. Without a doubt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We are going to have to be able to run the ball a lot better than what we just did. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a freaking idiot here who's working on an old-ass red brick house, making a screen door for the front porch, so that way we can open up the windows and the doors and keep the bugs out, but let the cool air in. It's been a rough day. I ain't going to lie to you. I have been trolled by so many people. So many people have been coming at me, telling me how much the Cowboys suck, how much the season is over, especially Eagle fans. Now, we're going to live stream. I'm not going to hide. I'm going to live stream tonight. And Eagles, you better not slip up. You better not slip up tonight, because I'm going to troll you if you do. Well, it is what it is. And you know what? Grand scheme of life, Cowboys losing, well, it is what it is. But guess what? Nobody is going 17-0. That much I can guarantee you of. I need to go grab my clock though. Well, at least I have something I absolutely positively love that I get to do. To take my mind off of my sorry ass Dallas Cowboys. Still love them. Still love them. But damn fit will make you mad. Oh, Jake Ferguson, by the way. They said he was really, really close to being able to play, but not quite close enough. So maybe next week we'll have Jake Ferguson back, and that'll help the quarterback, best friend. Peace.